following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics for the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, medical issues continue to be one of the biggest stories in American life. And so certainly the failure of the Affordable Health Care Act has been a crisis. And so we have to really seriously look to doing as much as we can for ourselves. Obviously, you have an emergency, you fall off a 30-foot roof and you survive. Somebody needs to call EMTs, emergency, an ambulance. In a house fire, 4-3 burns, you need to call an ambulance, things of that nature. And so you fall and you fracture your leg, you need to call an ambulance. Okay? And you just hope and pray on the way to the hospital that people in the emergency room are sober. Okay? Because Harvard Medical School says 52% of the time they're not. They're either intoxicated on alcohol, street drugs, or prescription drugs. So that's got to be your prayer on the way to the emergency room. You can do your own physicals on a regular basis, every month, every 3 months, twice a year, whatever you want. Keep a little logbook with all the data. You can take your blood pressure every day, or only during your physicals. You can take your pulse every day, write all these numbers down. You can take your blood sugar once a month, once every quarter, every 3 months, take your blood sugar. You can actually measure yourself, and that would tell you if you have degenerative disc disease. You don't have to have a $2,500 MRI or CAT scan. What you do is you just measure from the floor that dot on the door jamb, and you say, oh, I'm an inch shorter. Otherwise, I'll need to confirm that, get somebody else to help me do it again. If you are an inch shorter, that means you have degenerative disc disease. You need to deal with that. And I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and get that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Chromotherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. It's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and Passport Chromotherapy. And don't forget the book Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. Particularly, I like the hair analysis section, Chapter 11. Teach you how to collect the hair, how to package it, how to ship it, where to ship it to, and how to interpret the results. You can get an enormous amount of information from a hair analysis, which is not part of a typical physical and medical office. You can tell if you're headed towards a sudden heart attack. You can hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, heart disease, a deficiency of a single mineral. You can tell if you're headed towards an aneurysm, a deficiency of another mineral, a different one. You can tell if you're headed towards a behavioral problem, dementia, things like depression, manic depression, bipolar disease, schizophrenia, things like ADD, ADHD, autism, Asperger's disease, Tourette syndrome, all these things. In the book, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, you have a system. I show you in there how to test for these things. So if there is a positive autism in a kid, okay, or manic depression in you, guess what? It won't show up in your permanent record. You won't have a, quote, pre-existing condition, unquote, which would raise your monthly medical health care fees, okay, your premiums, also your deductibles. So you want to keep those things from being on your permanent records. Do that yourself. And it's amazing how much you can do yourself. Now, from a treatment standpoint, again, the books the trilogy books, Let's Say Doctor, Let's Be Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, aromatherapy oils. The book Rare Earths Been Cures, talking primarily about mineral deficiencies, and then the book Epigenetics, which talks about all these things that are said to be genetic by the medical trade, which are really just nutritional deficiencies that they didn't know the answer to. And so these three sets of books will just drive you in the right direction. Now, we all know that every vertebrate, including humans, requires 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And we need to make sure that we avoid all the bad stuff, number one, to increase the efficiency of digestion and absorption. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, bran, and oats. But also you need to take the 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And people kind of get funny about that. They say, well, some hippie told me if I eat 2 Brazil nuts, I don't need to supplement with selenium. Well, Brazil nuts don't need selenium. They can't manufacture it. And they'll only have it in there, and you don't know how much, is if the Brazil nut tree grows in a place where there's some selenium in the soil. Okay, the same thing if something simple like calcium. Oh, just eat more broccoli. Well, broccoli cannot make calcium. Broccoli doesn't need it, and it only has it in it. You don't know how much when it's found in the soil in which it's grown. So it's highly variable, I guess is the kindest way to say that. I eat organic. Well, eating organic doesn't cover much except that you're going to have less pollution, less chemicals in your food. Some of these chemicals and sprays and things last 1,000 years, so it only takes 3 years certification that there's been no sprays added to the soil you're growing your food in. But what about the other 997 years? So you can't guarantee pollution-free, but you can, recent introduction, you can control it. But when it comes to getting everything you need from your food, you can't. Forget that. You have to supplement, again, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And then when you have a problem, you need to add some extra of a particular nutrient, and that's where these books come in. Trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Be Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, Rare Earths Been Cures, and Epigenetics. Now, in recent months, because of these shootings in the schools and all this stuff, in Chapter 4 and 5, you want to read those 2 chapters in the book Rare Earths Been Cures, particularly the Chapter 5. It'll blow your mind. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All are carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. For an extra boost, try JavaFit's Energy Extreme 62. A proprietary blend of nutrients including cambogia, green tea extract, an extra shot of caffeine, and niacin. Designed to support metabolism and enhance physical performance. Available in single cup or single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552, and that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And with all this stuff going on here, I mean, the weather is just going crazy here with storms and floods and earthquakes and mudslides and fires, all this stuff. And then, of course, we're getting hacked by enemies. You know, maybe a dozen different countries are hacking us. Who knows when the grid's going to go down and fuel supply will be gone and food will be gone, or water supply will be shut off. Who knows? So I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and get the book Prepare. The subtitle is The Prepper's Survival Bible, and it goes into how to deal with all these things on the front end. That's why we have so many people who say, why do you have so many products? Why don't you just have vitamin A and vitamin C? No, we have 2,000 products because we have everything from for tails only, so keep a 3-month supply of cat food, dog food, and supplements for dogs and cats and your other pets. So if you can't get them from the store, what are you going to do? Okay, we have a couple of months supply on hand, and you use it up. You fill it back on the backside, first in, first out kind of thing. Do the same thing yourself. And we have, of course, the Killer Biotic, and we have the Colloidal Silver, and we have the tinctures from Good Herbs, liver support, and heart support, and brain support. We have parasite stuff, and we have the PureWorks soaps and shampoos and skin disinfections and foams and sprays. We have all this stuff, okay? And so, again, contact your Youngevity associate, get the book Prepare, and be prepared. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, this is another example of why medical mistakes are the third leading cause of death in this country. It's a CNN story headline: Surgical sponges left inside a woman for at least 6 years. Say 2 surgical sponges were left in a woman's abdomen for at least 6 years. It's being reported in the New England Journal of Medicine. They say the unidentified 42-year-old woman went to a primary care clinic in Japan, saying she had experienced bloating for the last 3 years. A CT scan of her abdomen showed 2 masses with strings attached to them. A surgical procedure called a laparotomy was confirmed the presence of 2 gauze sponges that had become attached to the patient's omentum, a fold of tissue that connects the stomach with the other abdominal structures and the colon. Authors concluded that the sponges were probably left after a cesarean section the woman had. She had had 2 of these, one 6 years earlier and one 9 years earlier, and it wasn't clear which one resulted in the retained items. She then did not have any other abdominal or pelvic surgeries, according to Dr. Takeshi Kondo, a general medicine physician at the Chiba University Hospital and lead author of the report, said, quote, the patient received 2 cesarean sections at the same gynecological clinic. Although she met the surgeon and told him about the retained foreign bodies, the surgeon did not admit his mistake on the grounds of lack of clear proof. Well, they were there. So in the U.S., there's about a dozen sponges and other surgical instruments left inside patients' bodies every day, resulting in around 4,500 to 6,000 cases per year, according to the American Society of Anesthesiologists. They say there's no federal reporting requirement for retained forgotten items, making a precise count difficult. Approximately 70% of these items left in bodies of patients was from a 2003 study at New England Journal of Medicine. About 30,000 of them are 70% are sponges. The remaining 30% are surgical instruments such as clamps and retractors, otherwise known as retained surgical items. These objects can cause localized pain, discomfort, bloating. In some cases, it could lead to sepsis or death. In 2/3 of the cases, there were serious consequences, whether the infection was even death. And they say the mistakes are considered to be so egregious that they are referred to as near-never events, a category of clinical errors, surgical errors, that is, that includes operating on the wrong site or on the wrong patient. So there you go.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. And, of course, Johns Hopkins, very famous medical school, in fact, the first registered medical school in the United States back in 1783, in 2015 published a study where they said the number 3 cause of death in America is mistakes in hospitals. Just mistakes in hospitals are the number 3 cause of death in America. They said each year in America, medical doctors kill, is the word they use, each year in America, medical doctors kill 251,000 patients in hospitals as a result of these sometimes simple medical mistakes. And so they didn't say anything about the millions of injuries and problems, like leaving sponges and surgical items in a patient, okay? And so that's why I'm so hip on getting everybody to do as much as they can for themselves and avoid these kind of problems. Save yourself. Contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the trilogy of books, Rarest of Cures and Epigenetics, and do it yourself. Save yourself. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live to be well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus for being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the books Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and learn how to understand why the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. They have 100-year-old per 250 of their population. We only have 1 per 10,000, okay? That's the book Immortality. And then, of course, the book Rare Earths and Cures goes into these ancient cultures live a long time and sort of basic reason for that. We do know the reasons for that. And we can actually supplement properly, change our diets properly, and add 25 to 50 healthy years to our life. And so again, the book's Epigenetics, Immortality, Rare Event Cures, and add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to San Antonio, Texas, and David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
David, you're on the air.
How you doing, sir? I'm
Fine,
having a lot of tingling in my hands and my feet, and sometimes like my hands just feel and feet feel numb, or sometimes I get like the real sharp pin sensation, and even sometimes my eyes are always red.
Okay, now have you been to a doctor for all this stuff?
Yes, I have. I have been to the doctors, and they just.
And what did they say? What was the diagnosis they gave you?
They're saying it could be my nerves. That's one bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it could be anything from MS, multiple sclerosis. It could be things like peripheral neuropathies. Have you shrunk any in height since you were 20 years old?
No, I don't think so.
So you're not shorter now than you were when you were 20.
No.
Okay, well, it wouldn't hurt to measure that. Measure yourself and see if you've lost an inch or two in height. Because if you have degenerative disc disease in your neck and your upper back and your lower back, this can result in peripheral neuropathies, which cause numbness and tingling and burning in the hands and the feet, called peripheral neuropathies, sciatica, that kind of stuff. Also, you can get those sort of symptoms from things, again, like MS, multiple sclerosis, where you get plaques in the brain from free radicals. And so they didn't mention any of that stuff to you.
No, they did not.
Okay, what do you weigh, sir?
I weigh 184.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5'3".
5'3". Okay, at 5'3", you're a little heavy there. 5'3", I'd like to see you weigh maybe, like for a guy, maybe 135, 140 pounds. You need to lose maybe 45, 50 pounds. Okay, we can work on that. But we also have this other stuff going on. Do you have any high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
Maybe arthritis and high cholesterol.
Okay, what's high in your cholesterol?
Well, my LDL at one time, it was almost maybe 200, but now it's down to like maybe 130.
Okay. Are you taking statin drugs?
I was. I heard those are bad for you.
Okay. Have you gotten off of them?
Yes.
Okay, good. No, hang on. We'll come back. We'll give you some insight on what you might do here to help yourself after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the books Hell's Kitchen. There's a CD that goes along with it, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. Don't forget the book Energy Crisis, and it deals with the ketone diet. Okay, we do have the keto caramel shakes. We have the keto caramel bar. We've done all the shopping. We've done all the ratio stuff and everything. You just have to consume 2 or 3 meals a day as the keto caramel diet, either one shake, one bar, a bar, breakfast, and bar another meal, or shake at one meal, and then another meal, however you want to do it. And then, of course, one healthy weight loss pack per 100 pounds of body weight. And then you want to put the Rev, a dropper full under your tongue, 30 minutes for each meal. Let it absorb through your oral tissues, and you will begin to lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic here is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay on the 90 essential nutrients, because being overweight and obese has nothing to do with eating too much or lack of exercise. Being overweight is due to a simple nutritional deficiency of any one of the members of a certain class of nutrients. And there's 3 of those nutrients. If you're deficient in any one of those, you're going to be the 300-pound, 500-pound, 800-pound person. So I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate, get a hold of the books and the CD, Hell's Kitchen, the book Energy Crisis, get on the keto caramel diet and the healthy weight loss pack along with the Rev, and lose that weight and keep it off. Okay, Doug, we're going right back to Texas and David. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Let's see here. What are we going to do for a diet for this guy? Oh, David, by the way, what was your total cholesterol? Do you know what you gave me your LDL. What was the total cholesterol? Do you know?
I'm not for sure. I think my good cholesterol was good. They say I'm very active.
Okay. All right. So what would you do for this guy, Charmaine, diet-wise, as well as a supplement program? He's got arthritis. He's 50 pounds overweight. He has all kinds of things going on. He could have MS. He could have degenerative disc disease. So we got to deal with all that. And what would you do?
Well, for all those different issues, I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would also add the Ultimate Daily Classic and the glucogel and the vitamin D3, and that should take care of it.
Okay, what would you do? Well, what would you do for the antioxidants, just in case it's MS, multiple sclerosis.
Oh, he could take the, Z-radical?
Yeah, Z-radical, perfect. Absolutely, absolutely. And what would you throw in to make sure the brain cells can talk to each other?
Besides the EFA comes and everything, but I would suggest he take some synaptive.
Exactly. So, yes, 2 bottles of synaptive, so you can take 2 or 3 of those tablets twice a day. It's the raw material for your brain cells to make neurotransmitters that can talk to each other. And let's see here, the Z-radical, I'd go ahead and take 4 ounces a day, ounce of breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bedtime. That'd be 4 quarts a month. So for the free radical damage to the brain and spinal cord, if it is MS. Did they do a CAT scan or an MRI or an ultrasound of your head, David?
Yes, they did. I had multiple MRIs and CAT scans, and they said everything was fine for my brain.
Okay, I'm sorry. You have multiple what? Lesions in the brain?
No, I have multiple CAT scans and MRIs, and everything was fine as far as my brain.
Okay, good. All right, let's just keep going with all this stuff. And how many eggs would you have him eat, Charmaine?
Oh, at least 6 a day.
Yeah, at least 6. I'd have 6. Yeah, so I'm going to take 4 to 6 eggs twice a day. You can put it in your keto caramel shake to lose the weight, and of course make your keto caramel shake with water, and you'll lose that weight. And then give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how things are going, and we'll walk you through this. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask for that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and rare aromatherapy oils. As a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy. And don't forget, if you haven't run a business before, either your own or somebody else's, get a hold also of the book, Wall Street for Kids. Learn how to be profitable. Learn how to get the tax breaks that billionaires get. We don't want to take away their tax breaks. We want to get the tax breaks that billionaires get, but you can only do that when you own your own business. You cannot get the tax breaks of billionaires unless you own your own business. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Washington, D.C., and Darius, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Darius, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how are you doing today?
Okay, sir. How can we help you?
Good. I've been with the YOUNGEVITY family for about 2 years. I'm 23 years old, and I just wanted some advice as far as business. I am in the process of, trying to separate my personal finances from my business finances.
Okay.
So I still need to get a business account, but I just wanted to ask you for more details and tips on starting the whole business. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I would do is get a hold of that book, Wall Street for Kids, if you don't have it. Okay. And it's going to teach you how to do a business plan. And, of course, you want to be able to get all of the benefits that your company gives to employees, right? Just like General Electric and Google, they all give benefits to their employees in addition to their salary. You can do that to yourself. In your business plan, you can say that your YOUNGEVITY business is going to pay the monthly premiums for your health care. It's going to pay the monthly premiums for life insurance. It's going to pay for your fitness center weekly fees, or whatever it is. Also pay for your qualification cost, so you can get a check from us. Also, in your business plan, you can say your YOUNGEVITY business is going to supply you with car benefits. In other words, you're going to get the use of a company car. So if you have a car, sell it to your YOUNGEVITY business, and for $1 or whatever, just do it. Make sure you have all the paperwork done properly, and then you want to, in your business plan, say this can provide you with the use of a company car. So you get to use the car, but because it's a company car now, the expenses, the lease or the monthly purchase payments, the maintenance, insurance, all that kind of stuff becomes a deductible cost of your business. And you want to have a home office. Don't rent retail space. You have a home office. Let's say that you're just for easy math, let's just say your mortgage is $1,000 a month. You're using 10% of your home. That's $100 a month. That's $1,200 you get at the end of the year. And if you're working and they're taking deductibles out, $1,200. If you do nothing else, of course, that's a pretty good chunk back of your withholdings. And of course, you get the same thing for same 10% on your utilities and homeowners or renters insurance and so forth. Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here.
What would you recommend? You have been with us for 25 years doing the business, and you have kind of a schedule. What do you do every Tuesday night?
I have a meeting. My sister and I together have a meeting, and
what's the purpose of the meeting?
It's to keep everybody together and on track, and we try to go over something new every week so they learn something that makes it worth coming.
Okay, so these are people in your organization. And I used to work with my mom doing things. What did you do once a month or twice a month with my mother? It brought you a lot of...
We used to do trade shows. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you trade shows. It doesn't matter here, Darius, if it's a gun show, a dog show, a horse show, a car show, horse show, beauty show, baby show. You get a booth and give a talk if you can, and, learn how to give talks and things. And let's say you get to do one of those every couple of months. You'll pick up sometimes. In fact, I just did a trade show in West Palm Beach, Florida, kind of a New Life Expo kind of thing. And we picked up 32 new customers and 8 new business builders there in 2 days. And so, and these are from the sort of North Florida, South Georgia area. And so that gives these associates, our distributors in that area, more new blood, so to speak. And, of course, this is where you're... and when I would go do meetings, for instance, if I go to speak at one of Char's things on Tuesday night, I might bring somebody from a whole totally different organization, so I'm training her organization while I'm there, as well as bringing somebody from another organization and training them at the same time. Even if it's something as small as a home party, a little home meeting, always take somebody with you. I get weary when people say, oh, I invited 5 people and nobody showed up. Well, how many did you pick up? Well, none. Well, that's why nobody showed up. So if you could pick up 2 from 2 different organizations to go speak to the third organization, you're going to be training 3 organizations that night. You really want to maximize the efficiency and so forth. And you get some pretty good tax breaks. And, of course, I know your husband, Char, was a union guy, and he was kind of laughing at this whole thing at the beginning 25 years ago. But he's come to kind of respect all the tax deductions you get.
it's no laughing matter anymore.
Okay, yeah, and so those are kind of the things we would suggest you get a hold of that book, Wall Street for Kids, and of course it's a deductible expense as a tool for your Youngevity business, and you want to teach somebody to kind of fill in for you. If you have your regular meeting on Tuesday nights and you're going to go put on a meeting for somebody else, don't cancel the meetings. You have somebody else fill in for you. So you're already going to have somebody monitoring and putting on that meeting, and they're going to learn and grow and begin to say, I've got an organization in 2 states away, and so I need to go there and teach them how to do these regular meetings and teach them how to do that. So I'm going to go once a month for a couple of months, show them how to do that. Then after a while, I say, I really can't be here all the time, and so you're going to have to take over and do these things. I can try to come once a quarter or twice a year. But in the meantime, you're going to have to put on these meetings yourself. And the whole idea, how many people do you have in your organization now, Shar?
It's a lot.
It's a gob. It's thousands.
It's a gob, yeah.
Yeah, you have thousands of people in your organization. You're in many countries. And so there's all kinds of opportunity here, but it's a great question, Darius. And so, again, I would get a hold of that book, Wall Street for Kids, get a hold of that trilogy of books, and teach people the stuff that's in the trilogy books. Teach them how to deal with simple diseases, what to do for complicated diseases, and how to work within the parameters that doctors might set. But then also, again, you want to teach them how to do the business. Your biggest source, and Shar, your biggest source of leads, people who are going to be brought into the business, are they going to be strangers or relatives?
They're going to be strangers, of course.
Oh, why were you so emphatic about that?
Because I don't have that big of a family.
Yeah, but usually, when people join these sorts of organizations, first thing they say, well, get your warm market together, we'll talk to them. Well, that might be a mistake. What I like to do is get going with a bunch of strangers, people you don't know, and then talk to your relatives and your close friends and things. Say, I'm making an extra $50 a month. And then say a month later, I'm making an extra $120 a month. And then 6 months later, I'm making another $500 a month. What would it take to get you interested in this? Because I know you could use the extra money. And they say, $500 a month, I'm in. Or some people might say, when you get up to $1,000 a month, let me know. Well, maybe a year later or 2 years later, you're up to $1,000 a month. Say, you still $1,000 still make you happy, yeah? And then show them a copy of your check. You can't mail out copies of your check. That's illegal. But close friends and relatives, you can show them your check and say, hey, it took me 2 years to get up to this much, but along the way I got lots of tax deductions. In fact, for the first 6 months to a year, the most benefit I got was from all the tax deductions. And so that was really crazy, right? So I hope that helps you out there, Darius. Give us a call every once in a while, and we'll walk you through this. Welcome to the family, and we love nice young people to work with us because we, when a young person is going to say to an older person, 80 years old, 90 years old, well, I don't know that I want to listen to them about business. And so you have an advantage for talking to young people because you're only 23 years old. Well, stick with us, folks. We're going to be back with more Truth, Justice, in the Youngevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Louisiana. And Mark, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Mark, you're on the air.
How you doing, Dr. Wallach? I had talked to you back in August about tinnitus, and you had I was on the Healthy Start Pack, vitamin D3, OsteoFX, and the FA. Okay, so that got a little bit better. And then about 2 weeks ago, my pressure started going up just a little bit on the bottom side, like 87 in that area, and they put me on thiazide diuretic. So my question is that OsteoFX, the thiazide diuretic, they tell you it retains calcium.
Okay, yeah, I would not be worried about that. That's not your worry. What do you weigh, sir?
157.
157. Okay, Charmaine, what would you add to Mark's program to help him support healthy blood pressure?
For those issues, I would get him the Ultimate Daily Classic.
Yep, Ultimate Daily Classic. What do you weigh, sir?
157.
157. I get yourself 2 bottles of the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, as Shar said, and take 3 of those tablets twice a day. That's going to support healthy blood pressure, healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. And give us a call in 2 weeks, but watch your diet. Stay away from all the bad stuff, fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten. Anything that's going to provide inflammation inside your blood vessels, stay away from that stuff. I'm kind of going fast here because I got one more guy and only minutes we need to get to. Give us a call every 2 weeks, Mark, but get that Ultimate Daily Classic added to your program. Okay, Doug, let's go to another caller.
Let's head to New Jersey. And Marlene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, hello, Marlene. We only have moments, so get right to it, girl.
Okay, hello, Dr. Wallach. It's a blessing to talk to you.
Well, thank you.
I have a left forearm that's swollen with a gland next to my elbow. That's swollen. It has been for a couple years. I'm really suffering with it. And
okay, have you been to a doctor about this? Wait a minute. Have you been to a doctor about this?
Yes, I have. A couple months ago, they did an ultrasound. It showed nothing, and they never cared after that. I'm also having like dizzy spells where I'm almost blacking out, and that scares me. And
okay. Now, do you have low blood? Wait a minute. Do you have low blood sugar?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Now, any blood pressure, diabetes, anything like that?
No. I have had high blood pressure, but I've been on your Youngevity products for a few months, and I seem to have a handle on that.
Okay, good. Okay, so Charmaine, Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, well, you have to say something. I don't know
I
that.
said
Okay.
yes. It's okay. I'm here.
We only have moments. Second.
Okay.
What do you weigh, Marlene?
175. I'm about 5'6".
Okay. Yeah, maybe 20 pounds overweight, but that's not our problem here. What would you do to help her with the swelling in her left forearm? She got a swollen gland. Doctors have examined her. They didn't say anything about an infection or anything like that. So what would you give her in addition to the basic 90 essential nutrients she's on? What would you add to that?
Well, for that, she could. Well, one thing she could do is take the CM soft gels, or CM, soft gels separately, right?
Yeah, for pain and inflammation relief, okay. But what would you give her?
I got that jiggle machine, and I had landscape.
No.
He got rid of it.
Okay, stop. Okay, I'm going to take over here, Charmaine. What you need to do here, dear, is add vitamin D3 to your program. Take 2 bottles a month of the vitamin D3, because you have something going on in that arm. And sometimes that just happens where you get something going on in one arm instead of both arms. Okay, and because you were dizzy. This could be Meniere's disease, could be osteoporosis of the skull. So 2 bottles of vitamin D3 a month, so you can take 3 of those capsules twice a day. I would also take the MSM. I'd take 3 of those tablets twice a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month. And let's see here. Make sure you're taking 15 glucogel a day if you're on the capsules, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. Or if you're on, if you want to do the liquids, I would take 3 ounces a day, ounce at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 3 parts a month. And then what would you put on topically to relieve inflammation and swelling and pain in that arm? What would you put on topically on her elbow down to her wrist, Charmaine?
CM cream with the trauma oil in it.
Okay, 5 drops of trauma oil in every teaspoon of the CM cream. Mix it up real good so it's equally distributed. Apply that lavishly to her elbow, her wrist, and because she could have everything from carpal tunnel syndrome to who knows. But go that direction. Give us a call every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through this. Thank you, Charge. Super job as usual. And thank you so much, Doug and Sam. Super job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless the national anthem. And God bless America.